Ahoy and welcome everybody. Welcome to Horizons Call. This is our multi-year ongoing nautical campaign using D&D 5e and 5.5 or whatever you want to call it rule set. I'm Derek Sword. I use he, him pronouns. I am your GM and your GC for this game, your game master as well as your guiding compass as we navigate the treacherous seas of Damaris. Don't mind my weird speech impediment. I have a cold, so I have a cough drop, which is why I'm talking with half my mouth closed. I'm joined as always by these very lovely individuals who I want to have introduce themselves and say more about their characters. Before all of that, I do want to say that this is a Sword and Key game. You can find all of Sword and Key stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. Find all of our links in one neat, nice place. If you're looking for where to watch this, you're already kind of doing it, but hey, Twitch and YouTube are both great for watching this live. It's probably on Twitch. For watching it later, it might be on YouTube. Give us a follow in either place if you haven't already. If you are looking for some of our socials, BlueSky and Instagram are going to be the main ones for that. We also have links to our Discord. If you want to hang out in one place and talk to cool folks like us about cool games like this, it's honestly, besides Beacons, the best place to see all of our stuff. If you are looking for some discount codes, we have a number of wonderful affiliates like Hit Point Press. They make Humblewood, Islands of Sina Una, animated spell cards, Fablemaker's deck, tons and tons of stuff. Some of the music you might hear in this game comes from Hit Point Press. So music, minis, comics. You're going to be spoiled for choice. When you shop with them, use our affiliate link when you do. If you are looking for a custom mini of your D&D character, or TTRPG character in general, I should say, because it goes beyond D&D, check out Eldritch Foundry. When you do, use code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase, and that way you can get a custom mini of your character, no matter how weird and wild and normal and mild they might be. Again, code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. If you're ordering 3D printing, you can also use our affiliate link. That'll get you a 3-month subscription for only $19.99. It's unlimited STL files. If you are getting some dice, might recommend Long Dog Dice. It's honestly the best dice out there, best dice maker, and I know because I know her. It's Jenn. She's right here. So check out Long Dog Dice. Again, code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. I am particular to the Horizons Call dice, which have the Sword and Key logo on the D6 that are pretty cool. You can actually pre-order a set of those for yourself, or any of the dice sets for any of the characters here from Horizons Call, or a dice set that fits your character best. There's also forms to get custom dice. There's also dice fidgets now, which are D20s, which have a really satisfying squish to them. And also are perfectly usable as, yep, there's a couple of examples, perfectly usable as a D20 as well. There's clothing, which you can customize to your D&D character, and there's also glassware now, too. Again, code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase there. I will also recommend Friday Afternoon Tea if you are looking for the best tea shop, the gayest tea shop in the Pacific Northwest as well. Friday Afternoon Tea makes a number of wonderful teas. I personally recommend the official Sword and Tea, which you can also get in a Friday Afternoon Tea mug, which I got when we were at one of the cons recently. Friday's an expert craftsperson when it comes to tea. The official Sword and Tea is great year-round, but when you purchase, I'm going to borrow a friend's code here, use code TheLadyDame for 10% off your order there. This game also plays in support of Feeding America. That is the philanthropy that we are currently supporting here. You can donate at any time to add some incentives to our game, put some wind in our sails with some in-game incentives. So check out the link for that in our socials, on Beacons, or just in chat. All that said, I want to have, again, these lovely people say more about themselves. So let's go ahead and go around. Mare, if you don't mind starting us out.
Hey everybody, I'm Mare. I use they, she pronouns, and I am playing Acacia, your lovely, I'm no longer a Soul Knife Road, Star Druid Centaur, who is ready to be done with this shit again.
We'll get there, one way or another. Next up is Eva.
Oh, that's me. It's always me, and I always forget. Hi, hello, it's me, Eva. My pronouns are she, her, and I will adjust my Zoom information here momentarily. I'm sorry. Today I'm playing Winnie, your sea elf alchemical artificer, also she, her, who's joined by her little mechanical wereshark homunculus pal, little Jeffrey.
Absolutely. Special thank you to Eva for the production work for this game, running all the background stuff. Mare and Kaila often do that as well, but Eva's taking care of it for today. Next up, we have Mikyl.
I don't know why I can't unmute, but here we are. Hey fam, I'm Mikyl, he, him pronouns. I'm playing Proximus, he, him pronouns also. Your Triton Battle Master Fighter. And he doesn't realize how much he misses photosynthesis.
That's yeah.
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 When you get
One of
used to
those
the
things
sun.
Yeah, you don't miss
Kinda
till
miss
it's
it.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Proximus really loves getting that D, that vitamin D. Special thank you to Mikyl for the incredible artwork that you see on screen, as well as in
Happy
all of our
Pride.
promotional materials. Happy Pride. Next up, we have Kaila.
I don't know.
Nice leeway with the happy pride going to the other gay one. Let's be real. It's a circle at this table.
The other gay one. Yeah.
The other. Hi, hello. My name is Kaila. Use she/her pronouns. I play your siren storm sorcerer Scarlett Shores, who also uses she/her pronouns. I don't have anything else to add. I'm just gonna go make clips of what just happened.
You're doing great. Happy Pride. And then last but absolutely not least, we have Jenn.
Hi, I'm Jenn. I use she/her pronouns, and I'm playing Kallista. Also she/her tiefling tempest cleric. I have a voice this week, which I'm going to make everyone's problem.
Fantastic. Jen and I traded that, so
Yeah, I'm
I'll
sorry.
No, that's okay.
You
Jen's
gotta
actually
stop
GMing
spreading
today.
the germs.
Oh, you know what? I
through
love
the
this.
Zoom
Yeah,
call.
this sounds great.
You got this one, Jen? Great.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Look, you mentioned a stat block earlier in the week. I'll just pull that up, and I'm sure I can figure it out.
Yeah, no, hey, I've been asking you to run a game for a while. This is the way that I can get you to do it, and you seem eager enough now.
That's
so joke's on you.
underhanded.
We have a recap prepared this week by Mare. So Mare, whenever you are ready, the floor is yours.
Prepared is a very generous word. Okay, so last week we picked up after the aftermath of the Kraken fight, if I believe. There was a lot of looking around and observing the area, some of which involved Winnie really wanting to bring a Kraken egg into the folds of our mighty army, fleet. There was a big resounding no for all of that, and we did a lot of deep dives on Kraken reproduction and how they and hatching conditions. It was not a pleasant thought. The other Nalos opened up the door essentially and let us out. We had some discussions on, are we going to hide this, etc., next steps, plans, so on and so forth. But in the meantime, they took us somewhere to hide out, which is essentially, I believe, if I remember correctly, in the smithing quarter, where all the black mithril is. And we essentially get shoved into a storeroom. It's pitch black. It's not great. Little Jeffrey gets his own little animated ingot army. Thank you to Winnie, which was terrifying in its own way, but we love him, so I guess it's fine. There is a lot of talk back and forth about what the fuck we're going to do in regards to Paimon and Fakula, and there is basically going to be a declaration speech or something in a couple days. Part of our plan involves trying to get some of the council on our side. 4 out of the 5 council members have been more or less seen basically active, but the last one with it, what's his name again? Is it Argus?
Arcus with a
Arcus,
K.
okay. Arcus, which is basically Proximus's mentor. You know, he's living up, not the retirement life, but basically basking in his old age privilege, and gets to just rest. So Nivea brings Proximus to Arcus, and he essentially is able to sway him to our side, and he's going to help out with regards to the whole Paimon speech thing in a couple days. Not 100% sure what that means, but it's a win. Other highlights include little Jeffrey giving a hug to Kallista, and Kallista constantly trying not to have a panic attack. I think that's most of it. Did I miss anything?
I think those are the
highlights?
bigger highlights. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into things.
And I'll take my inspiration.
Please do. So you all are just about a day away from when Nivea has informed you that Paimon and the facsimile of Eula are due to have their next State of the Union. Their next God, I've not been able in all these episodes not been able to find the right word for it, but they will hold all of the Nalos as an audience. They will supposedly the rumor is propose that the Nalos join the Leviathan horde and go in full force as an army. And what you have kind of pieced together is that the goal is should they win in a battle, great. But Paymon's plan is for them to continue fighting until all of them have died, basically sending them into one, suicide battle after another until all of them have been felled, whereby he will then collect their souls either as currency or as servants in the hells because they have, knowingly or not, dedicated themselves to him. And for him, that's good enough. So, as Paimon is set to make this grand speech with the illusion of Eula at his side, again, you have that one day between where we are and then. You have gathered an ally as far as Arcus Midnight goes, the Grandmaster of the Nalos battalions. You have a small contingent of rebels, insurgents that also seek to assist you. You do have the forge provided to you as well, but you also know that venturing out beyond that is risky. That's not to say that you haven't taken a risk or two up to this point anyway. With the day given to you, how would you all like to spend it?
Kallista pretty much first thing is going to go take a seat next to Proximus. I recognize this is a little bit of a loaded question, and I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer, but I wanted to check on how you were doing with everything, especially after getting to see Arcus last night.
There are so many thoughts going through my mind. I am very anxious. Yeah. Who knows how this will turn out? And there are a lot of question marks as to what is actually going to happen to my people. How are you doing?
Oh, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
I do better the more I ignore it. So.
Yes.
I know this is all a lot that you have been carrying for a while, and it is only getting heavier, so I just wanted to say that I am proud of you for doing it anyways.
You see Proximus kind of like a very shocked face, not anticipating that to be. Yeah, everybody's been asking for strategies and what are we gonna do, and that's not where his mind is. Thank you. I wanted to do this by myself at one point. I thought maybe I could just run away and show up here and deal with this without putting everyone in danger. But I realized very quickly that I couldn't have done this without all of you. and I appreciate you being here, even though I know this is hard for you. I really wouldn't have it any other way.
Good. I have my own issues with Paimon, but they certainly pale in comparison to yours, so I do want to make it clear that I was going to say if, I don't know how it doesn't, if, when, whatever, it gets to a point where we are going to fight him, that as far as I'm concerned, the honor of removing him from our existence is yours, if you want the hammer at that point. You don't have to take it, but it is yours in that moment if you wish.
I don't think I want to take that from you. This is not...
No.
Well, and he'll hold her hand. I am more worried about my people than I am worried about vengeance on this being. I think that is the first time that I've seen things very clearly as to what my priorities are. So, I appreciate the thought. It is good to know. I'm not sure that it would be necessary for me, but we should definitely take the chance if there's an opportunity to deal with him and be able to free my people at the same time.
Just wanted you to know the option will be there.
Can I... I don't want to assume, so which hammer?
The nasty one.
The dark one.
Yes.
Got it.
You know, we had talked back on the surface about that being the solution to can't really kill a devil. So.
Swinging, swinging, swinging. There's so many times that you have swung that hammer, and I've only used it a few times. So, any type of hammer, I think you're more proficient in that. But we will see how things come out, and we will fight side by side if necessary. I am hoping that we can deal with this without that problem, but I thank you. And he'll hug her. Probably a little harder than he would have before, but it's just a little overwhelming right now.
She hugs you back. And she also Disney princesses it. She's not going to let go first. Yeah. And she'll just sit there with you until you get up to go do whatever else.
I think he would continue to hold her hand just while we're sitting there. Probably like crisscross applesauce, running through everything.
All right. Anything for anyone else in the day,
I have some.
please?
Sorry.
Oh.
I was just gonna say there's a lot of anxious pacing.
Oh, yeah. If you want, little Jeffrey will pace with you. Maybe with his little hands behind his back like he's thinking real hard.
Oh my
Every
God,
once
his
in a
little
while,
legs are
little
going
little
so
Jeffrey
quickly.
hand on
He's
his...
going so quickly.
His little
I probably
legs
don't
just to
even
keep up-
notice at
keep
first.
up.
I think I'm just muttering to him too. I'm just like, okay, this is a wild plan. I think we're all gonna die. It'd be so much easier if we knew his fucking true name, but no. That's more trouble than it's worth.
What
Keep
if
up with
his
the-
true name is Little Jeffrey?
It's not little Jeffrey. Little Jeffrey.
Ah,
We don't know
fucking-
that.
We know where it is, but we can't fucking get it. Just back and forth, back and forth.
I mean, I've died a few times before.
You don't count. I'm sorry.
You're right. I don't know how.
Oh, never change, LG. Never change.
I keep trying, but I keep getting upgrades.
His voice has been upgraded too, I feel.
Yeah, here
Yeah.
or there. Used to be more Duff Man, I think.
I really want Paimon's true name to just be like Steve. Yes. Chad. It's fucking Chad.
My God.
It's Steve, but it's like STEEPHE.
Yep.
Steve.
I hate that.
That's
I
absolutely
hate
the devil
that.
way of spelling
No.
Steve.
Yeah.
I think just for the flavor to keep up with Acacia, little Jeffrey's like rollerblades have like rotated out into like little propellers, like
No.
like in Thunderball, you know, like when you're swimming underwater and you've got the like thing that propels you along. Yep.
I love it.
And Little Jeffrey still does have his Inga ingot.
Yes, he is officially down to 1.
Yes.
Because yeah. Okay, yes,
Okay.
he can spell, it's just not well, okay? Like Winnie wasn't meant to be a homeschooler. Little
I can
Jeffrey-
spell. I can do like the spell that does electricity. I can do any spell that my mom tells me to do. I can do those spells.
That's actually true. Yeah, he could bring any of you back to life. Good luck with that. Okay. So
I am unto a
the-
god.
The image of him using Revivify or something on someone, hilarious.
he does have a canonically, I'm pretty sure he does have a diamond in his tooth. One of his teeth. For that purpose. Anyway, I would like to, early in the morning, find Ammoni. Hey.
Yeah.
I
Hello.
don't know if we've actually been properly introduced. I'm Winnie.
I am Amonai. We have been introduced now.
Excellent. Now that we're introduced and basically friends, it's my understanding that you are the smith around here?
Yes, at this particular forge. Yes, I am the head smith of this forge.
It's a very nice forge. I was
It's fine.
wondering, perhaps with some of your assistance, if you would like, or at least with your permission, I was wondering if I could borrow it. I just have a little project. Nothing has hurt me more in my life, Mikyl. Did you forget I can read? I'm not little Jeffrey.
I just didn't think you would call me out in the middle of our game.
If it wasn't
Clearly
so
you
hurtful,
deserved
I
it.
wouldn't. Now I don't know.
Well,
I
that
don't know if I
fourth wall
want to.
just got whacked the fuck
Yeah.
down. All right.
Just Kool-Aid man.
Especially because it
When he
turns,
stares daggers at Proximus for absolutely no reason. I heard that.
Gonna 4th level spell a arcane eye just to follow him around all day, just glaring at him for no reason. Especially because I can't use some of this mithril for another project I had. I think I have an idea for something better. But I think it's better with your I know you're a busy person, but
I'm actually not. I have been, what is the phrase? Weaponized incompetence. I've recognized that many of the arms and armor are going to be used to harm my people in the long run, so I have been feigning illness and injury. So I have not been
That's
operating
smart.
my forge. It is doing what I can for the cause.
what if we did something for the cause that actually let you like flex those muscles a little bit?
I am interested to hear what you have in mind.
Excellent. I am gonna tell him my plan, as previously discussed with you,
Mhm.
the GM. And that's
Yeah, no, the camera cuts away as you're like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. And then it pans away to montage.
Yeah.
Okay.
good old 80s music. With
Do you
a lot of
wanna-
guitar.
Yeah, I was thinking more like Hugo Weaving voicing over some sort of like
We had absolutely 100% different takes on how
we
that
did.
montage was going to
We
go down.
did. Yeah.
It could be both, but that'd be terrible.
I don't know. I think Hugo Weaving with like some 80s action synth. I think. Anyway, do you want to describe what you're doing, or do you just want to describe the result?
I just want to describe the result at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the day goes on. Is there anything else anyone wanted to do in this 24-hour period?
I just like to write in the bound book and check in on the ships.
Yeah. With the reading light that is Little Jeffrey, what would you
I
like
have
to?
a light spell.
You do, but also like Little Jeffrey's giving off bright light and he doesn't have another option. So I just figured you are welcome to have your own light if you would like. But he
I
is also
don't want LG anywhere near this book.
fair enough. Yeah. So if you're just checking in on the ships, you would hear back that they are doing well as far as you can tell. No significant news. No ships have been sighted in or around the area. It's pretty quiet, and maybe that's
concerning
unsettling.
on its own.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well then, the day goes on. Evening arrives, although where you are, it's hard to tell. It's hard to keep track of the hours as they while away. All the same, Winnie seems to have been busy in the forge for a good chunk of the day. Ammonai has been assisting you as best he can as you're giving out instructions, and he's following them as diligently as possible. Winnie, what would you like to present here?
All right. So, I think as everything is kind of winding down, and presumably everyone has gathered back. I don't know if anyone really went anywhere, but she's going to head over to Proximus, and I guess she's kind of hiding it behind her back, but it's also a really awkward thing to hide behind her back. So I guess you could probably see like a pole from behind her. But hey, Proximus, I know you don't really like need this. Like technically you already have one, but it felt a little more appropriate. Like, look, you look good, right? Like, your color's back, got, like, I don't know, this spark of rebellion for your people and everything, like, giving a little, like, glint to your eye. But, like, you don't have, like, a battle standard or fancy armor or anything that really, like, I don't know. It just feels like you should have something symbolic to, like, lead your people to hopefully freedom. That's what we're going for, right? Like, that's the best outcome here. Anyway, so I made you this. You can keep my old one if you really want. But I was just gonna, like, swap it out. And she's gonna pull a new trident made of black mithril from behind her back. And it is, I'm going to say, loosely decorated in the style of traditional Nalos, like something symbolic, but also very clearly, like, it's sharp, it's balanced, it's very clearly also meant to be used. And as she hands it to you, something similar to what happened with Kallista, if you take it, there's going to be that ripple as it will take over that +2 weapon. It's not an enchantment, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will let you describe, like, what it actually looks like. And you can keep her old one, it's fine. Only one of them can be a +2.
No, I think the old one, as he looks over at it, starts to tarnish and rust as he takes the new one from you. Thank you, Winnie. You are such a good friend, and I appreciate you being here. And this is something that I will cherish forever.
Hope it serves you well.
I hope it serves us well.
And give him a hug.
Lots of hugs. This is most precious to me. And a weapon from a friend is the Nalos way.
I spent all day with him and I didn't even say that.
Strong silent type.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine. Whatever. I thought we were friends.
Just met.
You thought I was going to give you armor.
I know. Oh. I feel like it's Christmas.
Okay. The day passes, if there's nothing else for anyone else. Proximus, with your new gift, the rest of you spending your time with a level of impatience, anxiety, eagerness for whatever comes next. You rest as well as you can, which a long rest mechanically is not necessarily it's not necessarily as restful to the mind as it is to the body. The next day arrives, and you know that it's not the second that it turns 12:01 that it's there's going to be this speech, but probably around midday, a few more hours provided to you. How would you all like to prepare?
I know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can go ahead.
I was just going to ask either Proximus or probably more accurately the other Nalos that are here, the rebellion. Where would be a good place for us to be when this is going on, where we can get a view but not be seen ourselves? Because we're gonna stick out so bad.
I was thinking about this, and I think this conversation would have happened waiting for the rest of the mid-sea knights that have turned, that are part of the insurrection, if you will. I think that it would be best if everyone was in the crowd and or hiding. Obviously, Acacia, you have skills of blending in with animals that could make you blind to a Triton. Maybe not Paimon.
No, I'm pretty sure he can see me as I am.
Definitely. But Arcus and myself, we can be the ones that directly address Paimon and Eula in front of everyone so that everyone can see. But in case something happens, which is more than likely, then I would like all of you closer than further away from me. I want to thank all of you and tell you that this means the world to me, to have you with me and by my side. These are two families that I never thought would meet, especially in this way. But I couldn't have done this without you. So I appreciate you being here. For all the discomfort and pain that this may bring to us. It means a lot to me.
I'm going to give Proximus a hug now. Proximus always is getting all the hugs today.
Pony hugs.
One family by blood and one forged in the sea.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at everybody else. That is not Proximus. So basically, the non-Tritons. We should probably figure out our own positions in the crowd.
Well, I'm definitely gonna need to be hidden. There's nothing about me that blends in. So.
You're blue?
Okay, there's one thing about me that blends in.
I'm just saying.
You were
She's
right.
also got horns and a tail.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
The only other thing I'm doing for prep is like, while everybody's doing their conversations, doing their normal getting ready stuff, like Kallista's sitting down and like doing her prayer routine, but is constantly just kind of like every once in a while looking up and kind of seeing what everybody's up to. And if there's ever a point where she feels like nobody would notice that nobody's looking her direction, she will cast Death Ward on herself.
All right.
think... Sorry, Jen, were you...
Yes, yeah, that was
Okay.
it.
Sorry. I think the only thing Winnie is doing to prepare, before she goes to sleep, she's going to recast little Jeffrey at a higher level. Which is, I don't think, he's weird now. I don't quite understand him. She's going to re-imbue his mortal shell with magic at a higher level. And prepare for day with spells and whatnot. And I think I'd asked this the day before, so I do need to remake them. But does everyone want the resilience potions?
That's
I will
the
s-
+1 AC.
Yeah.
I will
Yes, yes.
certainly take that.
Yeah, I will repost that in Zoom. Scarlett, would you like that as well, or would you like some?
Jen, above table question.
Mhm.
Storm door, is that one that can bring other people along?
If you cast it at a higher level, at 4th level, it's just you. You have to do it at 5th level to take someone else.
Okay, thank you. I was just curious.
Yep.
Can you have a storm underseas though?
So Storm Door is fine. Storm Door gets a boost if you have access to a storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I
But yeah,
was
so
getting.
it's just its basic tiny version being all the way under here. If you hold concentration for a minute, things start getting weird, especially because we're underwater. But we'll see how. I don't see it lasting 10 whole rounds. But yeah,
I also do have Dimension Door prepared.
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I think the real
Um,
question for Derek though is, if I'm an animal, does that count as another person? Probably.
It's defined as creature.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something else I was going to point out about it, and I don't remember what it was anymore. It's probably fine. Oh, Storm Door does do damage both where you leave and where you come back, and it is, I believe, lightning damage. So because we're underwater, you will hit anyone within 10 feet of where you leave and where you come back from. Pretend I said that in the right order in words that made
Yes.
sense, but you know what I'm saying. So,
Yes.
like, heads up, watch out.
Double-sided damage. Yeah.
Yes. Happy
cool.
Pride? I don't know.
Happy Pride. It's still Pride. Happy Pride, everybody. Be gay. Do crimes. A lot of other things that are
Yep.
fun.
Electrify everyone.
Electrify
Blast.
everybody.
With consent.
Blast to blast.
True.
Anyways, to get us back on track, the only other thing Kallista will make sure everybody knows before we leave is that she did, if things get super bad, she does have the ripcord prepped. So she can be an exit strategy if things get real bad and we have to bounce.
Scarlett,
Okay.
how close do you plan on getting into the fray if shit goes down?
Can't say that I would like to be too close, but I need to get in close to make it more beneficial. A risk I'm willing to take.
Okay. Just being an animal that's slow moving, I'm trying to figure out how I can get in quick. If
I can throw
Okay.
you,
throwing doesn't work as well underwater, though.
tie you to a rock, throw it there. I'm kidding. I
How's your arm?
not good.
Yeah.
We can put you and the baby Bjorn on LG.
I hate this. I have regrets asking this question.
No, we can Dimension Door. It's fine.
Okay, I might
I
just
can
stick
get
with you
close
then.
if you need to.
Yeah, I'll stick with you just in case, seeing how far we are. Because I'd like to at least be hiding so he does not see me. But a cloak can easily hide a lot of everyone else, so.
So, Ammonai prepares you all as best he can. You all have the rudimentary map. You've seen the great edifice of Eula. You know that the Tritons, as it is explained to you, are going to essentially swim in this massive school, all just this audience that will span the entire length of Eula. all, several layers of them, of these thousands of people who will be there with some distance between them and where Paimon and the fake Eula will stand on the open hands, so about a little above the waist of the statue. He gives you opportunities for disguise, opportunities to arm yourselves, but ultimately the time has come. So, with it nearing midday, he opens the coral door out of his forge and nods to you all. Whatever happens today, I wish you luck. Know that our people don't know how much they need you yet, but I believe that you specifically, Proximus, can convince them.
Thank you, brother.
And how would you like to proceed?
Carefully.
Of course. I mean, you do know that...
I was gonna say, Kallista's gonna stay next to Winnie because she knows that works better. She's got the little...
So, at this point, you know that, like, the mines, the barracks, the city itself will essentially be emptied. Every Triton is being called to listen to the words being spoken by Paimon. And so there's no one else about as you all open the door to the forge. So, in a sentence, how are we proceeding here? Are we sneaking in, disguising? What's this look like?
I will cast the Sphere of Silence, or whatever it's called, around me, but whether we're sneaking or not, just to help keep things quieter.
I feel like if we got like a basic layout of some things, unless anybody has a different idea, Kallista's thought would be at the very least she would need to be like cannot be in a crowd, will have to be like hidden between buildings at best. Like there's again like not really a good way to be blending in with anybody. She doesn't have any way to disguise herself, anything. We're underwater, so there's not anything else that could be applied. So like she's gonna try to literally just stay out of sight unless someone else has another suggestion for it or turns her invisible or something. So
okay, I mean, we can say that you all are going to sneak up to at least where you can see the congregation and still have, I mean, hundreds of feet between you and them. You would be able to see the school of Nalos from, quite a distance away. So do you all just want to roll a group stealth and we can kind of take it from there?
I will absolutely be casting Pass Without Trace before I wild shape. But then I will, after I cast Pass Without Trace, because I think that lasts concentration up to an hour, I will turn into an octopus, because I think that's my favorite.
Nice.
That's plus 10, right?
It's a plus 10.
Thank God, 25.
And I will, clutch onto Scarlett.
I was gonna say, you're not at a druid level yet where you can still do spells while in wild shape. That's higher level, right?
I don't remember when that is, but I cannot do it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and obviously Mind Link, of course.
Cool.
I rolled a 19.
23.
Kaila, is that with the plus 10?
Yep, sure is.
Cool. Okay.
I got
I mean, 19's still good.
38.
Oh, jeez.
I got a natural 20, so I have a 29.
Well done!
Yes.
It's going to be a ridiculous average.
I have a...
Thanks
You're going
for
to come
skewing the
out
average in my
of
favor.
the sea just the most stealthy.
Oh, I got the stealth plus 10 and then the Pass Without Trace, and then I rolled
Yeah.
8.
So it's 134 divided by 5, so that is an average of 26.8.
That's
Well done. Well done, group.
When we
So-
needed it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also,
Jesus.
paths without a trace. Is
Yeah.
Oh,
amazing.
wait. I lied. I'm an octopus. So I gotta take 6 off that. So a 32.
Okay. Well, in
That
that
drops
case,
the average by like 1.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's a 26 or 25.6. So still incredibly
Still really high.
Okay, yeah, you move incredibly quietly, and you don't see anyone around. There's no patrols. There's no soldiers about. There's no civilians about, as far as you can tell. And you begin to navigate your way closer to the city itself and closer to the statue looming over even some of the taller stone structures that you know the Nalos live in. As you get closer to it, you can hear thrumming through the water the murmur of the Nalos, and you begin to see them as they are grouped together. Just like it looks like this horde of blue, this swarm of bodies from afar that almost make a singular form until you realize the many thousands. And for the first time, for many of you, Proximus, maybe even for you, the first time seeing all of your people in one place is a novel and potentially upsetting experience to realize the full force of the Nalos. If they were mobilized, if every adult or even young adult able to carry a weapon were truly sent to war, it would be a devastating force. And they all gather around this statue of Eula. You can see through their form as if there was sort of smoke in the water. You are a decent distance away. We'd say you're in one of the alleyways, as it were, between some of the stone spires that the Nalos occupy. Gazing over, no one seems to have noticed you. You are essentially shadows in this dark part of the ocean. The neon light that comes from the bioluminescent down here doesn't even really reflect off of you, as it is bounced away, refracted, and reflected by the pass without trace that you have. You are staged to do whatever comes next. How would you like to proceed?
I would just like to give everyone the image of an octopus drinking a potion.
I love it.
Yeah. You're like slow motion walking through the water, swimming through the water, drinking our potions.
Little octopus just bringing it up towards the beak.
I feel like it definitely needs 2 hands. 2
It's
tentacles.
tough to drink potions underwater too. You need
Yeah,
the special sipper. You really got to create a seal and
Get the
really
whole
So-
that thing. Yeah.
We were just talking about this the other day. After, I believe, Anchor Down, Winnie did, and I think you and I were talking about this, discuss making potion gushers. So I think that's probably what
hate
we're
it.
working with now.
I love it.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I now know how to make cocktails like that and little bubble pockets like that. So definitely doable.
I want that so much.
I can
Jello-
feel like
Jello shots.
when I come visit.
Hell yeah.
We're a half step away from making potion hot pockets at this point, and
But only if they're
Fine.
molten on the outside and frozen in the middle. That
They would
is
have
the
to
way.
be.
Yeah.
They would have to be. Yeah, I said hot pocket. Jen, did you not hear me?
I'm just making sure everyone's on the same page that it doesn't count unless it covers that whole temperature spectrum.
It does have to have the sleeve, though. That is necessary.
Oh yes.
I don't
Okay.
think they come with sleeves anymore.
They do
God,
not.
fuck it. I haven't had a hot pocket since
They do not.
it's been decades.
I had
God
way
knows.
too many of those in college. I'm
Same.
done with Hot Pockets.
Right?
But they're not done with
Sometimes
you.
just gotta have
Unfortunate.
trashy food.
Anyway,
Regardless, how would you like to proceed? You have thousands of Tritons before you. All of their backs turned to you, I should note, as far as you can tell, because you are a couple hundred feet away. You have the statue of Eula. You do not see that Paimon has stepped forth just yet. However, I will say that even at this distance, you can see that there are some Triton figures that are standing on the palms of this carved cliff. So there seems to be folk that are waiting already.
to Arcus and the rest of the Mid-Sea Knights, is there a way that you can get us to that cliff?
So are you asking Arcus?
I'm
if he
trying to
can
have
get-
like a one-on-one conversation with them and be able to speak to the people.
Okay. So in my head, and it's totally fine if we want to add other people to this, it was just you all that are hiding in an alley. Are you planning to meet up? Like, are you planning to meet up with Arcus? Or would you okay. Then
I wanted to
then
go
yes.
like one-on-one with Arcus.
Okay. Then Nivea would bring him to you. And I guess if you're asking him how to get up there, there is many ways that we could get you in front of everyone. You could, of course, just present yourself. I am not sure how well that would be received. I can bring you with me as one of my honor guard and put a helmet over your face. I am meant to be standing on those hands as well. At this moment, it does not seem like they are missing me terribly right now.
Let's do the second one.
A bit of
Make it
theatrics.
Oh, yes, as much as possible.
How far away is it, distance-wise?
I mean, if we're talking to the palms, we're talking 300 feet, at least. If we're talking to the crowd, I would say about 200 feet. Because you all wanted some distance to kind of plan.
Can you?
I can bring you and Dominera as my honor guard, if you would like.
Excellent.
He
Don't
takes
worry,
a
old man.
deep breath.
I will do the heavy lifting.
If I am to die today, I would rather it be in an honorable fight, not having my head lopped off in an execution.
Noted.
Helmets are provided to you in Dominara. And at least for the three of you then, Arcus goes swimming kind of at an angle around the statue, not through the crowd. But as we've kind of described, like his home lies in a canyon just off to the right of the statue. So you kind of take a long way around, and he has you three swimming up to the palm and through one of the back cavernous entrances to exit out there. You don't go through the throne room or anything, but this is kind of like one of the passageways that the council would take to walk out there, so they're not directly interacting with the throne room itself or the Queen Mother should she be in there. While Proximus is doing that, what are the rest of you up to?
Stressing.
Okay.
Do we
Are you
have like
moving
a
closer?
signal or something for like...
Oh, good question.
I mean, we have the mind link, so
That's true.
There's
We should get
that.
closer though, because 300 feet we can't
Yes.
do shit.
I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah, I'd be looking for a way for us to try to get a little bit closer. My ideal is to be within minimum. I need to be within 240. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how to do that, but without necessarily, for me, risking mingling with a crowd.
You could get to one of the closest buildings, which would be about 200 feet away.
Okay.
And it's still close enough to where you're if somebody turns around and takes a look, you all have your pass without trace and everything, but that only gets you so far with so many eyes looking at you, and there are thousands of pairs of eyes that could turn to look at you.
Also, I think passed out trace only works within a certain amount of in radius, and it's like because it's an aura.
Yes, so it no longer works for Proximus or Dominara at this point.
But
But
it
for the
also
rest of
doesn't
you.
need to, fortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, once
Okay.
things like people start talking, that should be easier for us to
Yeah.
scoop close.
Yeah, I think, probably moving a little bit now, but yeah, the majority of that movement of moving to that being like, cool, that's where we can go to whenever people should be focused on what's happening up at that balcony. That's the move. I will also make it clear at this point that if I need to get up there in a hurry, being within 200, I can storm door, and I can take someone with me if somebody else needs to move that much. If I don't have to cast something that high, I won't. But it's an option if it's like, oh fuck, we gotta go, and it's gonna take too long for anybody else. So
I personally would like to be within, like, I can make it work.
I could also take you part way. The way me being within 200 is me doing it twice in a turn, so I can drop you at the 120 mark. Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. The first time you cast it, you can do it as both your action and your bonus action.
Yeah.
And so it's like I would be double bouncing to get all the way the fuck up there. So I could take someone with me for half.
I have a bad
You all
feeling
are
we're
able
playing this by ear.
Yeah.
You all are able to move to that closer building, hiding somewhat behind some of the stone structure. It doesn't give you full cover. Nevertheless, you are closer. Proximus, Dominara, and Arcus, you swim around and through this tunnel, and as you can see, the light of the bioluminescence on the other side of it illuminating the crowd in front of you, Arcus steps out with Dominara and Proximus behind him. Some of the other council members turn to look at him.
Arcus, we did not expect you. It has been so long since you have joined us here on the... to address the people. They shall be very glad to see your old face.
Arcus looks to one of the council members you know as Janice.
Janice? Shut up.
You both stand behind the council members here. None of the others have deemed to bring any honor guard or anything, so it is just the two of you. And Dominara is just kind of side-eyeing you. It's like,
I am going to go on your lead, but if you do not act quickly enough, I'm going to start stabbing, just so you know.
I will give you a good way to recognize what it is that I am doing. But when I do go, I need you to give me time. Whether that means standing in between, we don't know. I will address everyone.
Do my best.
I know you will.
moments go by for what feels like a couple eternities until you hear the Nalos people begin to cheer loudly, all of them echoing out, almost as if this cacophonic sort of whale song that echoes throughout the water as sound travels strangely in the depths. And Proximus, you would look off to your right to see Paimon stepping forward with Eula at his side, and they step out onto the palms, and he opens his arms wide, not hiding his devilish form, his great rack of horns extending outwards, Eula smiling and doing a little Miss America wave, and then the other way. And the cheering is so loud, so very loud, until Paimon lowers his hands as if to usher silence, and the crowd follows along. As if cast by thaumaturgy, because it is, his voice booms forward. He says, "My good people, the honorable Nalos, I stand here before you today to bring you great news. News of blood, news of glory, and news of conquest. Today, the fate of the Nalos will change. Today, each and every one of you will have new purpose.
Today we will find greatness.
Let's go ahead and take our break there. We'll be back in about 10-ish minutes. Go ahead and pet your pets, do the things. Please remember that we are raising money for Feeding America. You can donate at any time to add some incentives to our game. And yeah, stick around. We'll be back. Everybody, welcome back to Horizons Call. Let's dive back into things. Paimon has stepped forward onto the hands of a great edifice of Eula Saltsmile, the facsimile of Eula Saltsmile in illusory form, known only to the party and the Tritons that they have, the few Tritons they have been able to inform about this. Otherwise, to the thousands of Triton citizens and soldiers who are gathered here, this is their Queen Mother, a savior who has returned to them at a time when they believed that they needed it most. Proximus and Dominara, two Tritons that are trying to save their home from the clutches of this devil, a vengeful devil, I should note, are standing about 20 feet from him at this point, hidden as soldiers disguised as honor guard for the Grand Master Arcus, about 200 feet away towards the city of the Nalos. The rest of the party lie in wait, hidden by magic and skill. Paimon has already begun to address the crowd, and with arms wide, dressed in finery that flows with the water around him, the Queen Mother, the illusory Queen Mother, Eula, standing behind him, also decorated in finery with a wide smile as she stands there, her hands clasped together. She has, it seems, given him the podium, as it were, and he continues his address. For too long, the Nalos have been hidden away from the world of Damaris. Your strength unseen, kept in the shadows of these depths to the greater world. But now it is time for your dire destiny to manifest. A war has been waging in these infinite seas, and Damaris' greatest warriors have been kept from its battlefields. But no longer. The Leviathan forces are rallying. Their cause is our cause. Together, we will bring peace, order, and dominance to these infinite seas, a holy war as we bring the truth of our destiny to the non-believer. You, the great crusader who will rend the world anew, the seas remade by blade and blood in the image of the Nalos. And a cheer goes out. And again, he lowers his hands as if to calm and quiet the crowd, and they do. But, my people, you Nalos, who have made me so welcome, in the name of our great Queen Mother, and he gestures back to Eula, and that, of course, gets another massive applause, and again, he holds out a hand to stop them. I also come to you with dark words, for our cause is already challenged. The forces of evil already seek to undo us. And what's worse, those enemies come from within. And at this point, the champions have all swum forward at this point. They came out when Paimon did. They are standing in formation, all of them save Vindictus. And so we have 5 knights that are in a formation kind of halfway between the crowd and where Paimon stands, so about 50 feet at the intersection between the two. But at this point, Vindictus comes from further within the throne room, and he is holding a Triton by the scruff of the neck, essentially, and he throws him out in front of Paimon. I think the only person who would recognize this Triton is Scarlett. So to Proximus, this is a stranger, but Scarlett, maybe being able to look at the crowd, this would be the guard that you spoke to. This is Desmo. This saboteur, he gestures down, and at this point, Vindictus has brought a blade to the side of Desmo's neck. Desmo, who is bound at the arms and legs. This saboteur sought to speak foul evils to any ears that would hear. But with the spilling of his blood, the first apostate blood will mark the beginning of our war, the first of an ocean's worth of blood. With his death, our holy war will begin. A war that we are destined to win. And a great cheer goes out again. And at this point, he holds up a hand, knowing that were he to lower it, when he lowers it, it will be the end of this Triton's life.
Derek,
Mikyl.
what do I see with my eye standing next to Paimon? Do I actually see Eula there, or is it a physical being, or is it an illusion?
Completely illusory.
Okay.
Also, just to throw this out there, what is the distance on your eye?
60 feet. 30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet.
True
sight.
Yes.
True sight. Yeah.
You would see that Paimon is giving off a lot of infernal energy, more than he ever was before. He is supercharged. Desmo, you can see that already his soul is detethering, as if there is this anticipation of his imminent death. All of the council is fine, but Vindictus is also giving off a lot of infernal energy right now.
Okay.
But yes, Eula is not there completely.
The other 5
are too far away for you to see.
Okay. He's going to say, "Wait, stop." And as he takes off his helm, he's going to walk through the vision of Eula to the front. "People of the Nalos, you hear me, Proximus. Thrown away, just to return again. That shows the strength of the Nalos. Everyone wants to be strong, but very few know what strength really means. Strength is not winning every battle. It is not showing weakness. The true strength is having the courage to continue walking, even when the path vanishes beneath your feet. There are moments where we lose faith, time when your heart feels heavy. You will wonder if what you do matters, if anyone even notices that you are trying. Remember that the seeds you plant today might not bloom until long after you are gone, and that is okay. The value of a life is not measured by the applause, but by the heart. One day you will look back and you will realize that it was never about being perfect. It was about being whole. The strongest people are the ones that are not the ones that never fall. The strongest people are the ones that learn to stand up again, help others rise with them. Nalos, the world has been silent from your ears for too long. As a people, we have fallen to the deceivers of this world. We were once the protectors of the plane of water, descendants of the great Pasana. It is time for the Nalos to unite. All Tritons rise again, not for profit or glory of a deceiving demigod or a devilish fiend. We must rise to protect this world after centuries of war since the deluge. We are stronger together and must be led again by our own kind. I was sent to die, not for our people, but for the glory of a murderer, a thief, a pirate queen who takes souls that are not belonging to her. A demigod, a self-proclaimed mother of krakens. And we defeated her. Other Tritons live alongside the Cerberusers and the righteous denizens of this world. These false idols shall not separate or divide us. We must stand together. I have returned to show there is a different way of life, free of subjugation, free to serve, free to lead the life that you choose for yourself. Show your strength. Unify the Nalos. Stand up together. I take this oath in front of my people to devote my life to the Nalos, to bring freedom and honor to all. And I devote my life to the noble Tritons. At that point, he starts doffing his armor, throwing them over the cliff. A royal arbiter will no longer be a part of our civilization again. Rise up with me, brothers and sisters.
Proximus, I would like you to give me a religion check with advantage and a persuasion check with advantage, please.
I'm just going to go ahead and use one of my crits because that's that moment that I've been waiting for.
Mm-hmm. Proximus, as you swear this new oath before all of your people, a people who have been held in darkness for generations, longer than you have ever lived, longer than anyone swimming here has been alive. For the first time, there is hope. A hope that is spoken from truth. You feel a light within you, rekindled once again, brighter than it ever has been before. The words that you speak as Arcus swims by your side, as Paimon takes a step back, that single step that indicates a moment of weakness, of subtle retreat. Dominara swims over and shoulders into Vindictus, freeing the Triton who had been bound. She raises her glaive, and with a single voice, she yells out, "Proximus!" And slowly, you see the crowd in front of you, joining in. Slowly at first, but then gathering the strength, the singular voice of your people, speaking for once in unison towards a cause not of isolation or of war, but of freedom. The people begin to swim closer as Arcus raises your fist into the air. No longer a heretic, brother. No longer an apostate. Dominara swipes her glaive through the illusion of Eula, and Paimon just looks at her and just goes, "Fine." And the illusion disappears. I was bold with this anyway. He is going to go walking back into the throne room. The council members all just kind of left to clutching their pearls off to the side. Paimon will snap his fingers from behind, and all of his champions are going to disappear in a puff of red flame, potentially reappearing somewhere else. You're not sure. You can't necessarily see at this point. But Proximus, with your oath now taken before your people, that oath of honor, of glory, of freedom, if you would like to reclass to a paladin once again, please do.
I'm so emotional, I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you. The Triton people begin to swarm towards you now. They begin to gather around you, not in a force of aggression, but in one of support. And the crowds cheer. But all of you know that there is still a battle that needs to be fought. And within the hall of that throne room, you can see a dark light forming. Red and yet at its edges black. Paimon still sits on the throne. What would you all like to do?
As soon as it's clear, like, the people are on the other side, no longer worried about hiding, I'm swimming straight up there, especially with Paimon just being like, okay, well, like, he didn't immediately disappear, so that means he's up to some shit, and she hates that, so she is already moving.
God, what a fucking mood. Jen said it.
Okay. Are you moving towards Proximus, or are you swimming towards the throne room?
I would assume he's kind of like on the way, if my understanding of like the setup of like that balcony and the throne room and all that association was correct. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm swimming towards the throne room by way of at least being able to meet up with or go past Proximus. I don't know how long he's gonna stand there and whatnot. But I will just go past and just do like a little shoulder pat and a little smile and just keep going.
Okay. Kallista, as you swim towards the throne room, what is everyone else doing?
If Kallista was still next to... What's Kallista's swim speed?
It's 30.
Weenie, I mean, I think we all kind of have the same general idea. I would like to assist Kallista with that, because Winnie's is 40, but it requires the use of the cloak. So if you don't mind a few of those little suckers, like, grabbing your hand as Winnie takes your hand.
The terribly unfortunate thing is Kallista trusts Winnie so much at this point that if you were just like, I got it, and your cloak started reaching for, she's gonna hate it, but she will let that
She'll take
happen.
your hand normally, but then like a couple of those little tentacles. So this is the Broodmother cloak, which is its own special thing. So just a couple of those little tentacles will like also wrap around Venom style Kallista's arm, and
I hate it.
Winnie will. So that's a extra. She's got 40 feet at that point because sea elves don't have improved swim speed. Let's talk about that another time.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take the extra boost because the longer Paimon is out of sight, the more he can be doing stuff that I don't know how to prepare for. So
before you get too far, Proximus will reach out and grab your other hand and pull you close. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And he will kiss her. For good luck. You believed in me, I believe in you. And he will swim with her, hand in hand.
she doesn't say anything. She's definitely very surprised. But like when you pull away for us to start swimming again, like there is a smile before she follows.
You hear Andrew's voice. Geez, Callie, you better not die now. I mean, be a real bummer.
It'd be a little awkward.
Weird that you say that out loud.
She does not say that out loud.
I'm presuming that all of you are going to the throne room. If that is not the case, please say so now. Please let me know if there's anything you're doing before you go in. Okay.
I think I will de-transform from octopus.
Then I'm going to move us over to the battle map here. So you all will enter the throne room again. It is, I mean, it's the inside of a cliff, essentially, an underwater cliff. It is somewhat rough-hewn in places, but polished in others. There are steps to it, leading up to the coral throne, a throne that has been sitting empty for generations now. There, sitting in that throne, defying the glory of your people, is Paimon. He sits with a leg crossed over the other, his horns extending out beyond the back of the seat. Standing in formation around him, in a triangular formation, are his champions, with Vindictus standing closest to him. As Paimon sits in the throne, he has a battle axe that is somewhat ill-fitting for his style, but rather infernal looking all the same. And he has it lying across his lap, resting on the two arms of the coral throne. And he's just tapping one hand on the handle of that battle axe as you all enter. If you would like to place yourselves on the southern portion of the battle map, just right within the entrance there. As each of you enter, the champions arm themselves. They stand with their shields and their weapons ready for you all. It takes a moment before you realize that Dominara is not with you. And as you look back, she is still standing by the entrance. She's pressing against some sort of invisible barrier that she can't seem to move through, but all of you were permitted to permeate. You can't hear her voice as she is yelling something to you, trying to hammer her fist and pass through. Yes, ma'am?
Does the mind link go through if I try to reach out to her?
Yes.
Yeah, does she say anything mentally, or is that not really her style? I feel like that's not her style.
No, I don't think that she realizes that she's part of the mind link, so a lot of what she says in the mind link is kind of haphazard, and is maybe just thoughts that are supposed to be inside thoughts that she doesn't realize.
Oh, I hear so many inside thoughts that I do not transmit to everybody else.
No. Let's go ahead as you all enter here. Paimon's going to look at all of you. You just couldn't let me have this one. We couldn't just call it even. You took something from me, I was going to take something from you. But where, my people? All of my people, all of their souls. A drop in the bucket. But here we are. The wheels spun back around again, and you've taken something from me again. So I think I need to do what I should have done a long time ago, and just kill you all. If nothing else, your souls would be some sort of recompense for all of the pain and suffering I've had to go through, listening to these zealous drones go on and on. Oh, practice war this. Oh, the glory of the... No, our Queen Mother. So, if you have anything you'd like to do before you die, any gods whose deaf ears you wish to pray to, I would do that now. I guess, in the end, you'll still be able to scream. I believe most coins can do that, but you all will make lovely currency. let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
But maybe it.
But what if we didn't?
You don't have to roll
What if
for
we
initiative.
had a tea
you can
party instead?
Oh my god, he just died. What a coincidence. Like, permanently? What?
Tea parties are really tough underwater because at a certain point when you get the tea bag out, like just the water around it turns into tea.
Tea gushers.
I see that's a plus.
Tea gushers. All right. Oh, my dice. Here we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We have Acacia with the 25. We have... Let's see. There we go. And then with a... Somebody had 24. Winnie has a 24. And then I believe Scarlett was the 23. Is that
No,
right?
I'm the 23. Mikyl,
Okay.
would you like to go ahead of me?
Sure.
Okay.
Or, I mean, no.
We're still going to be relatively back to back, assuming nobody else gets a 22 from the bad
Yeah.
side. But it's just you being able to go before I do, if you would like.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 23
So
for me.
it'd be Kallista with the 23, Proximus with the 21, and then Scarlett with the 18. Okay, let's get some dice for these fellas here.
No, you don't have to do that.
Don't worry about it. No, this one's on the house.
They don't
okay.
have to be involved.
Okay. That is a 26 for Paimon. Okay, and then for the Tritons, that is an 11 on the die, and they have +3. So a 14 for the Tritons. All right, that's going to be our turn order then. So, with Paimon starting out, he is going to stay seated at his throne. Let's see, what is the distance from all y'all to him? It's quite a distance here. It's a pretty sizable map here. So you all are 170 feet away? Okay. Let's see here. A lot of his stuff is 60 feet. Great. Okay. Then what he is going to do is he is going to pick up the battle axe and almost lazily swing it from the side of his chair and swing it forward through the water, spinning as it does. And it will come to a terminus point where it stops and stays hovering there. He is going to look to Kallista and say, "Does this look familiar?" "It should. You have its twin, after all." "I should have been a little more careful with allowing you to take this or that from my vault before, but I was a bit short-sighted thinking we'd still be friends after that last interaction. All the same. This is Ardor. This is the Blade of Hell, the Axe of Hell. So, Ardor has its own nonsense going on, but he is going to have Ardor fly 50 feet towards all of you. So, let's see here. That is 50 there. So Ardor is going to take up position as well. That is... Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all he can do at this point, just with the distance that is created between all of you. So let's go to next in the turn order then with Acacia.
Okay, I'm just double checking like where everybody's distances from each other. So unfortunate. So here, 25. You know what? I think that's perfect. So Acacia's going to raise her druid staff and begin casting a spell. And right inside this spot, like right in front of this guy right here at the head, the waters are going to begin churning and spinning and getting darker and more solid.
Okay.
Before a size category huge, so if you could please change that token I put down into size category huge, aquatic serpentine creature with large teeth and claws. And Acacia has cast Summon Leviathan Avatar.
Okay.
Damn.
And it goes immediately right after me. So, I call forth the spirit of the mythical Leviathan. It manifests in an unoccupied space that you can see within range and use the Leviathan spirit stat block. Blah, 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 contain enough water, etc., etc. It's allied to me. I give it verbal commands, so on and so forth. So this is considered a huge monstrosity. AC 20, 70 hit points, and a bone to pick.
Okay.
So basically, I will also use my cutie mark. I keep calling it cutie mark, but it's not a fucking cutie mark. My wild shape, and I will change into my dragon form, which does give me bonuses on concentration checks. And it'll go right after me. So it's gonna do some fun attacks.
Go for it.
So this thing has multi-attack and makes a number of Ren attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. So it will do 3 multi-attacks, which will do piercing damage. Where's another D20? I have no idea who that guy is. Who's that one at the point?
At the point, that is going to be, let me pull up my names here. Where are...
Please be Vindictus. Fucking hate him.
Vindictus is the one that's closer to Paimon. Where's my list of names? I got them here somewhere. There they are. That is Bellator.
Okay, so I got a 17 plus 9 on one of them.
Yes, that'll should hit. Yes.
An 8 plus 9, what is that? 17?
Yep, both will
17 hit. And then I'm going to re-roll the nat 1 with my inspiration die.
Okay.
17, another 17 on the die.
All will hit.
So basically, this creature just begins going to town and rending on this, I would say poor motherfucker, but I don't like him. He does not get the poor adjective. So it's total going to be 3d10, 1d10 plus 5, plus the spell's level piercing damage. So I will get you those numbers in just a second.
Yeah, no worries.
So 3d10, where are my fucking d10s? 1, 2, 3, 10, 20... So it's 20. So it's a spell level, 5 plus 7. That's 12 each times 3 plus 20. That's going to be 56 points of piercing damage to the guy in front.
Okay.
And I would like to just move up a little bit away from the group. So, you know, we're not all bunched together.
Sure. Acacia, how do you fell Bellator?
Oh, this guy is literally just ripped to a bloody mess in the throne room by this summoned Leviathan avatar. There is no finesse. This is a beast going for prey.
Okay.
And it technically still has move speed. It has a swim speed of 50 feet. So, it's just gonna begin charging the next one in line.
Yeah, go for it.
It can't do anything else, but
yeah. But that's it
Where
for your turn. Cool. Okay. Next up then is Winnie.
Actually, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
just change my spot. So
it's your girl Winnie. Okay. I would like to It's hard to keep my eye on a square. I would like to summon up a clay, and I believe I clicked the right one. Construct. And thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, they're mediums. Should be fine. And summon him there, and then I would like him to attack this dude.
How big is it's large, isn't it? Or is it medium?
I thought so, but no, they're medium.
Oh, okay.
They're just taller than Winnie.
Most of the party is.
Yeah. So I would like it to do 2 slam attacks, please.
Mm-hmm.
And this is hard because it doesn't do the math for me, but that's fine. Spell attack. Okay, so that's a dirty 20 for one and a 23 for the other.
Both absolutely hit.
Cool, great. And the first one is 3, 7, 4 is 11. First one. And then, 8, 12, 16 for the other.
So
bludgeoning if it
27 in total?
matters. Sure, that sounds right.
Okay. Because it was 16 and 11. Okay. Yes, this is Gladia. So Gladia raises her shield, but the clay golem does quite a bit of damage to her as it comes slamming down. And you see that she her knees buckle a little bit, but she remains standing. Anything else for your turn?
I mean, that's fine and fair. I think that should be it now, except I take little Jeffrey's hand and we're not that far. Regular. Oh wait, 40 feet. Ah. Forgot that I literally just said it, but I have a swim thing. Yeah, that should do it for now.
Great. Kallista, it is your turn.
I don't like going this high in initiative. After Paimon's terrible little speech about Ardor, Kallista's in the mind link is like that weird kind of concerning calm level of voice. Like there is, somebody's gone like so far beyond angry, upset, like whatever, and is just like, okay, this is how it's gonna be. Is like in that kind of tone, being like, I would like to remind you all of the accidental lesson we learned in the Shadowfell with my hammer, that it got caught in a fireball and I got hurt by it. So while that's floating around, something to keep in mind for Paimon.
Can you do that in layman's terms? If we attack it, he gets hurt? Is that what you mean?
That's...
AoE will affect
AoE
the
specifically.
wielder.
Like you
Okay,
can't
cool.
just like hit it. Oh, you guys can't.
So anything that'll get hit by like a line or a cone or something like that?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
I will move 30. That guy's dead. That's 95. I'm going to... everyone is still too far away for me to do much of anything. And I don't want to throw myself into the middle of it. I would still be out of range of Ardor, so I am going to actually use my... Whoa! I'm not trying to draw, I'm trying to do this thing, thank you. Oh no, how do I... Control Z, could you go away? Okay, thank you. Oh god, alright, so I am Control Z too many times, so I moved here. Roll 20, everybody. I will move here. Move, double move. I'm still out of range of Ardor, so I can only move 50. That's fine. I have my hammer and my shield out, but I am not releasing Zeal yet because I know the risk I take if I do that at this moment. So I think it's just move, double move, and I'm just here for right now.
Okay.
Be the end.
Great. Next up, then, is Proximus.
Okay. Proximus will raise his trident, and he is going to use a feature. Faithful Steed. And you see from the silt of a shadow, you see a dark silhouette of an eelhound, large-sized. Smokey is back.
Literally the best news. All right. Kiss? Who cares? Smokey's back.
As
This
he
episode has everything.
It's got dogs, it's got love, it's got kisses and rebellion. This is movie material, guys.
as he comes back, he will just go underneath Proximus's legs, pushing him up, and use his it is called, hold on. Fey movement, and he's going to move with Proximus 60 feet right beside Kallista. And I forget that you can just move and it'll measure it. I don't know why.
It's a thing they added, to be fair.
I
You
do
didn't
that
just
too.
do that,
Okay.
So.
It's newer.
Today's
yeah,
the
you used to
first
have to-
day.
I
I didn't
feel
do that.
real stupid every time I freaking
No,
do
you're
Same.
fine. It used to be a lot bigger of a process. But hey, Rich, good on you for improving your stuff a little bit.
Yeah. It has gotten better. I will say
Yeah.
that. I just haven't. So I am going to use a spell for the first time in so fucking long. I'm not crying, you're crying. I'm using Chain of Conviction as a bonus action. Or as an action, I'm sorry. And that is 20 foot. You hurl a spectral barbed chain at a creature that you can see within range. Must take a strength saving throw of...
The guy in front of you is already dead.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, he's literally chumming the water. I believe he was.
That's
rent
why I
asunder.
also shifted like where my
Quite
construct
literally,
was.
he's just chum.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, then we'll use our movement to get 25 feet. Oh, did it again. Right here. And then I'll get this one right here. So a saving throw of... Where does it say now? I think it's 18.
Okay. What kind of saving throw?
Strength.
Strength. And you're going after the one that's next to the
Yeah.
golem? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That is a 16.
A 16? Okay.
Mhm.
It is going to be pooled 2d6 damage. That is 6 force damage, and then it's going to.
It only had 5 hit points left, so
Oh shit!
you can pull it towards you if you would like. How far are you pulling this thing? Is it?
Oh no, it'll
Gladia?
dissipate. Yeah. He'll dissipate, or she'll dissipate as I'm pulling. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. So that was Gladia. Now taken out. Anything else for your turn?
I can use the rest of our movement just to get to here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's my turn.
Scarlett, it is your turn.
I would first off like to move. Where can I can get right where Kallista is. Okay. Nope. Okay. Roll 20. Oh, thank you. I think I would like to cast Witch Bolt, but I would like to twin it and target both Vindictus and Payman.
Okay. Yeah, if you got range for that, go for it.
I do. It's 120 and it just meets. It's a dirty 20. And I'm going to use a reroll. That's a 25.
Yes, 25 will certainly hit both.
Okay. Well, it's 20 for one and 25 for the other.
Yes, they'll both hit.
They'll both hit. Okay. Just
Yes.
wanted to make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Paymon's AC is 20, so regardless, that would hit.
That is 5d12 lightning damage to one of them. That's 39.
Okay. Do you have a preference as to who that goes to?
Let me roll the other one and we'll see.
Fair enough.
Where that one goes. Vindictus can have 22. Payman can have 39.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I need to figure out how math works. But good hits all the same. Cool. Anything else for your turn?
No. Does lightning damage do anything extra?
Oh, it is underwater. That is lightning damage. Yes. So
Underwater?
let's see. That would double the distance that the damage does, and it also doubles the damage itself. So it just like, is it a line of damage, or Witch Bolt's just like, it's like you just hit where it hits?
It hits where it hits.
Okay. Then yeah, let's double the damage. So that was 39 before. So 39 times 2. Jen, help me out. Thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, so that's, let's see. Let's do, there's that. Okay. So at that point, Vindictus is obliterated. So how do you destroy Vindictus?
Easily and unremarkably.
Fantastic. Another Triton chum in the water. Okay. Cool. Anything else for your turn?
Nope. I ain't got well. I will summon Tiffany. She's a bonus action.
All right. You may summon Tiffany to the battlefield. Great. Okay. We are now to the Triton's turns. Okay. Let's have, like, I have 3 more on the field. Let's see. Proximus is right there. I am going to have, who's left here? Apologize for the bird screaming. This is Kultelis, who is going to swim over to Proximus. And he is going to shout "Heretic" as he comes in for some swings at him. The other 2 are going to try to take their attacks on this Leviathan. So let's start with the Proximus attacks. So this is going to be 2 spine sword attacks. So this is a mithril blade that has spines in it, and it's a +5 to hit. What's your AC right now?
21.
21. Okay, so that's a miss. That is a hit. For that. Okay. So you're going to just take 7 points of piercing damage, and then 10 points of poison damage if you... I don't think you're immune to poison.
I am.
Oh, if you are. Okay.
Oh,
then
I'm
ignore the
resistant. I'm resistant. I
okay,
take that
so
back.
it'd just be 5 points. So it'd be 12 points in total. And that's all that it does. Yes, okay. Let's do the attacks for the other ones. This is going to be against the Leviathan. What's the AC on that, Mare?
It is AC 20.
20. Okay. So miss, hit, and miss. Okay, so only one hit going towards the Leviathan. Is it resistant to any types of damage?
I am looking right now. It is not.
Okay. Then in that case, it is going to take 12 points of damage in total between the piercing and poison damage.
Thank you.
And that is it for their turn. However, that does not fully end the Triton's turns. The 3 Tritons that you have felled, their forms begin to shift and pulse somewhat in the water, the chummed Tritons. Paimon is going to have a smile across his face. You know, when you put enough power into something, sometimes it just makes new interesting things, and I was really hoping I would get to see this happen eventually. I was worried to be out on a battlefield I wouldn't be able to witness, but finally, an experiment. For the Triton that is up front, I believe that I said that was Bellator. Bellator is going to begin to pulse and grow with this infernal light, and he is going to reform into a large creature. Gladia is going to do the same. So let me take the X's off of them. Vindictus, however, is going to take on a form completely separate from the other two. So let me describe the other two first. They are going to reshape into almost these serpentine forms, their faces elongating and taking almost an eel-like shape with these interlocking teeth. The blades that they carried are going to incorporate into the arms themselves, creating these spined-like sort of claws that extend out of their arms, and they're going to roar in the water. You can see that they are this twisted, corrupted form, and with that, the around around them is going to begin to corrupt as well. As you see out of these infernal sort of pores extending out of their body, the water begins to poison around them. So we will deal with that in a second. Vindictus, on the other hand, is going to, again, take a form similar to that which he had before, and yet entirely new as he grows in size and also grows more infernal-like features. Truly taking on the form of a champion proper. It will grow tendrils from his face, horns from his head, his strength, his body growing, doubling in size, and he is going to stand as an infernal champion now, protecting his lord Paimon, and placing these 2 massive feet that stomp into the ground and send shockwaves out into the water. So they will take their turns next. Their reforming was their turn, but let me get their corrupted water handled here real quick. So this is going to be 30 feet around them. So let's see here. We'll deal with this on your turns.
I hate that.
Okay, so there's 30 feet, and
30.
Come on, computer. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And then there is 30 feet. Cool.
Just so you know, if you put auras on, they're just showing up on the GM layer. We can't see them.
Oh, okay. Good to
So,
know. I didn't know if
FYI.
you would be able to see
Good
this. Well, there are
If
two
we don't see it, it
auras
doesn't exist,
options.
right?
Yeah, for sure.
No. Let's see here.
Worth a try.
I noticed it in a previous
here we
fight,
go.
but it ended up not mattering for long enough for it to be a problem.
No,
so
here we go. I can make it so you guys can see them.
Oh,
there we
good.
go. Yeah.
I preferred not seeing it.
Too bad.
Ew.
Okay, so let's get the other one shown.
This is so bad.
Great. Okay. Those are the two auras that are formed right now. So we will deal with the consequences of those on your turns. Let's go back to, I believe that's top of the turn order then, with Paimon, who is just going to be clapping giddily to himself.
So much.
I hate him.
Let's see. I think you all are still frustratingly outside of any of Paymon's stuff. So he is going to hold his turn for anyone that gets within 60 feet of him. For his turn, however, he is going to move Ardor out of the area. And let's see. I believe Ardor can move. Let's see.
I guess, yeah, was Ardor affected by that corrupted water?
No, because...
I figured probably not, but it was wishful thinking.
That'd be very
Yeah,
funny.
because-
Ask.
Right.
Yeah, Paimon is immune to, I believe it's poison damage.
Okay.
Gonna
Oh, yeah,
double
that
check
would
that.
be the way that goes. Okay.
Yes, the poison condition and poison damage. So he is immune to that. Otherwise, yes.
Okay.
So Ardor can move up to 50 feet. So that was 25. Ardor will move over to the Leviathan then and see if it can gang up on that. So Ardor is going to take a swing. Let's see. I believe Paimon gets... Where's his attacks? So many pages up. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so he gets... Okay, so one primary attack, and it is a plus 10. No, plus 12 to hit. So that is a 22 to hit the Leviathan. And so he is going to do his damage, which for this is 2d10 necrotic. So that is 12 points of necrotic damage.
To my toy?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's... Is that in additions? Sorry, I have to have 2 pages just to do this. Target takes... Oh, it takes an extra. So that's the base level. And then an additional...
We won't mind if you forget something.
It's okay. I got you. Okay. An additional 10 on top of that. So that's 22 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, and if Paimon was holding it, I think that would do maybe additional damage. But let's stick there for the moment. It'll be the 4d10. Otherwise, yes, he will hold the rest of his turn. So let's go to next in the turn order then with Acacia.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I want to cast Wither and Bloom, but the healing works it's with hit dice. How would that work if I wanted to do it on my Leviathan? Because
does it have hit dice? It might say with its hit point maximum that there might be something to that.
Not this stat block. I think I
Okay.
don't know how the most recent editions work. I think this is a 5.5. I haven't looked at anything, but doesn't. Would you allow me to
Okay.
use my own hit dice?
Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Cool. I love that. So what I want to do is Wither and Bloom. So it is a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's right there. I'm just going to do it right in the little pocket of all of my friends right there. Sounds good? So it's
Okay.
going to hit all of them. I think what I'll do is I will do it at... Oh, good question. So it does 1 hit dice plus the spell roll plus my spell casting modifier. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll do this at a 4th level spell slot.
Okay.
So it is going to be a DC 17 con save on Ardor and the two non-hellified Tritons.
Okay. So Paimon succeeds. The Tritons both fail.
Cool. So that is going to be 2d6, 4d6. Necrotic. 4, 6, 12, 13 necrotic, half if you saved.
Okay.
And then I will I'll do hit points for my Leviathan in a second. So 3 hit dice plus spell casting. I'll do that after its turn. Wither and Bloom. I'm going to hold concentration. I'm not going to switch out. I don't think I have any bonus spells that I can use. So right now I'm just going to use Shillelagh and use it on my staff. And then I'll move a little bit. Just a little bit away from the things.
Okay. All right. Next up, and yeah, please.
Next is my Leviathan.
Yes. Yeah. Go for it.
So basically, it's gonna move forward a little bit outside of the thing. I'll yell at it to move. And then it's gonna go to town. Who looks worse right now?
They both had not taken hits before, so they've taken equivalent amounts of damage. So they look the same.
Cool. I think. How well constituted do they look?
I mean, they are soldiers of the Nalos, but you all have been running through them pretty easily here. Plus, they seem to have some sort of infernal sickness or curse placed upon them, which has weakened them significantly. Weird that.
Then in that case, instead of rending them, a long echoing roar that vibrates the water erupts from my Leviathan, and it's using its roar ability. Con saving throw equal to my DC, which is 17 on those guys.
Okay, they both fail.
Cool. They have the frightened condition until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Good to know. I'm going to move your Leviathan so I can put that little token on them. And I'll move back here in a second.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it.
Great. Let's move on to whoever is next. That is Whitney.
It is me. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for anyone. Attention to the map at that. All right. So you said that these water, corrupted water, there's something real gross. They look toxic / poisonous.
They are emanating an aura of toxicity that is poisoning, corrupting the water around them. Yes.
Okay. But to Winnie's eye, it looks specifically poisonous, not like necrotic or acidic.
I mean, we could do a check if you wanted, but I was just going to hand it to you that it was poisonous.
Yeah, okay. I was pretty sure after what you had said to Mikyl Proximus, but I just wanted to check. Okay. I am going to... My construct is still right next to...
It's under Smokey, but yes.
Okay, I was like, that
him.
doesn't seem... You don't need to... he's not going to move. I just wanted to be...
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure I was working with the right stuff. So Construct is going to do another double-fisted attack. I don't think that's the right way of saying that, but
No,
Can be
that's
now.
fine.
Yeah.
Made sense.
Are you fisting the Triton or fisting the Triton abomination?
It's fine.
Say what you mean what you say.
Answer my question.
It's fine. It is resistant to poison and immune to the poison condition, which I think means it can still take poison damage. So do I need to roll for that now?
Yes, I need a DC 18 Constitution saving throw, please.
It gets +5 if it's within 10 feet of me.
You're right next to me, right? Or right next to it, right? So that was a 16 on the die, and with the +5, that's going to mean it. I don't even need to check its modifiers.
Aura of Protection is back.
Hell yeah! Okay, so...
Okay, so it is only going to take half of the half damage. So that is 2 6s. So we'll just give it 1 point of damage, but now it is also immune to that water for the next 24 hours.
Hell yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay. So it's going to do the 2 slime attacks on the same Gladia. Is that right?
Yep.
And that is a 26?
26 will hit. This is the abomination that you're hitting.
Yes. Yeah, what you said. The abomination formerly known as Gladia. And a 21.
Both will hit.
And 8, 12 bludgeoning, and 13 bludgeoning.
Okay, so what's that in total?
That's a really good question. Super glad you asked.
Did you say 13 and 9?
That sounds right. So that's 22.
Okay, so 22. Okay. All right.
And then Minnie, our good friend.
I'm going to interrupt real quick. Scrolling back at our handy-dandy transcript, it was 12 and 13, so an extra 3.
Oh, thank you. So 25.
Okay.
I also scrolled in the transcript and just... This thing does not seem particular. You know what? It's fine. And he's gonna try and force blast it. I don't know if she's ever done this before.
19 does hit.
3d8 is 5. 2 is 11.
11 points of damage. Okay. Wait. All right.
Eric, what the fuck?
Sorry about it.
They also have an undertow feature, so it can cause all water within 60 feet of it to be difficult terrain.
Cool.
So
Cool.
movement will be halved within 60 feet of them.
And I don't have a bonus action. Close to... I forgot his name.
Bellator.
Bellator. Horse. Good friend Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, we are pretty much right at our wrap-up time. So I'm going to make a note that next time we will start with Kallista, and we will continue our turn order from there. You get a whole week to think about what you're going to do, Jen. Don't you love that?
Prime.
Just think about what you did.
Think about what you did and what you're going to do.
Oh.
I'm going to try and keep my Leviathan up this entire time.
All right.
It's epic.
So, let's go ahead and stop there for the week. When we pick up next time, we will have, hopefully, the conclusion of this pretty hard fight.
Oh,
Not
it's
gonna
gonna
lie.
conclude. It's fucking over for sure.
We're going to fucking win.
Okay, tone it down on the Bill Paxton a little bit there, Jen, okay? We don't need any game over man stuff here, okay? You're fine. It's gonna be fine. Whatever.
R.I.P.
We just had we had an epic moment and a kiss. It's a great place to stop the campaign. I think so. I want to have these lovely folks say more about themselves and we can find more of them. First of all, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Horizons Call. Then we'll do some channel stuff and we'll wrap up for the night. Let's go ahead and go around. Mare, where can we find more of your lovely self?
Hey everybody, my name is Mary. You can find me on all applicable social media at Archmage of Dice. I am a Sword and Key exclusive at this point in time, meaning you can find me here literally only on Saturdays, where I am running the Indigo Nexus and Invisible Sun game at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and playing your lovely literal horse girl, Acacia, at 6 p.m. Check out the other streams that will be mentioned in the rest of these sign-offs.
Right. Next up is Eva.
Hi, hello, it's me, Eva. Today I have been Winnie, and that is about it, perhaps. Season is between seasons at the moment, between series as well, I guess. We'll be doing a few chaotic playthroughs here shortly, but we're going to take a couple weeks first. In the meantime, you can find me running production for some games, not all games. And otherwise, I'm here. I'm just here all the time. No one is contractually bound to be here. We appreciate everybody who is an exclusive. But please hire and cast and whatnot all of these lovely players because they're amazing.
Yeah, to be fair, you are less of an exclusive and more of one of the founders of the channel.
Yeah,
so
I've been on other channels.
We both have, but at the same time, we kind of put our names on it. So
it's true.
I don't know, just throwing it out there. Thank you to Eva for the production work for this game in particular. Mare and Kayla often do production work around here too, but today's credit goes to Eva. Next up is Mikyl.
Hey fam, I'm Mikyl. I am right here for the next month only. Just Horizons Call for this month. And then I believe July we're coming back on Dax's channel with the Star Wars Fantasy Flights game. But until then, I just get to chill out here with my friends and do this emotional roller coaster every week. It's great. I'm fine.
You're fine.
Emotionally.
Special thank you to Mikyl for the incredible artwork that you see on screen, as well as on all of our promotional materials. Definitely check out Mykyl's artwork on his socials and check out his dedicated art channel on the Sword and Key server. Next up is Kayla.
Hi, hello. I have been your Siren Storm Sorcerer, Scarlett Shores. I am a Sword and Key exclusive when I'm not here playing TTRPGs. I am currently writing my sapphic hockey romance that you can read on AO3 that's linked in the chat.
Okay. I highly recommend checking that out. And then last but absolutely not least, we have Jenn.
Hi, I'm Jenn. I'm Liz Zelda in places. On Tuesdays, I stream playing Hades, where I'm totally normal about all of the art that pops up. And that's about it. That's about all that I got going on. I do make dice. I have long dog dice. I should talk about that. Hey, there's currently an auction going on right now for the only one that exists of a very large Zelda D20, inspired by Zelda. Don't want Nintendo to come after me. So that is currently happening, and eventually I'll get photos up of the dice I made for the last convention that didn't sell. That'll happen at some point. Keep an eye on socials and on the site and things like that.
I'm trying to think of, is it an expert blade? Is it like a...
Yes, yeah. yeah, the expert blade.
Derek.
In the unfound forest.
So good.
Oh, I know where you live.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be, if you're trying to do like license free, whatever. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Horizons Call. This is our multi-year ongoing nautical campaign using the 5e D&D setting. I am joined, as always, by these very lovely people, and I'm so lucky to be joined by them. Please check them out on all of their socials. If you are looking for me, you can find me out there on socials. That's fine, but most of what I post is on Sword and Key. So check out all of Sword and Key stuff at beacons.ai/Sword and Key. You can find all of our links in one neat, nice place. We have our beacons, which has our links to Twitter, no, not Twitter, not anymore. BlueSky and Instagram are our primary socials. We also have links to our Discord if you're hanging out with cool folks like us, talk about cool games like this or tons of other stuff. We also have movie nights I'll talk about once we get to our calendar. You also can see links to our charitable organizations. Again, this game raises money for Feeding America, so you can donate at any time to add some incentives to our game. So if you are looking to add some bonuses to this crew before they conclude the next fight, it's a good time to do that. If you are looking to donate to any of our other wonderful causes, the links are there. During Pride Month, we are in support of the Trans-Latina Coalition, so we have a number of games in support of that. Again, I'll talk about those once we get to our calendar. We also have links to all of our affiliates. Check out all of those if you're looking for discount codes. So if you're getting custom minis, check out Eldritch Foundry. If you're getting dice, check out Long Dog Dice. For both of those, it's code Sword and Key for 10% off your first purchase. If you're buying tea, check out Friday Afternoon Tea. Use code The Lady Dame for 10% off your order there. And then if you're buying anything from Hit Point Press, use our affiliate link, and it'll help you out just a little bit and help us out a little bit as well. If you are checking out any podcast, might I recommend the podcast Monster Crush. It's a bi-weekly bisexual panteratophilic podcast of creatures, cryptids, and miscellaneous monsters from Myth that I record with my friend LD. We have a new episode coming out this weekend, so check that out wherever podcasts are found if you love monsters or love monsters. I think that's the main stuff. I'm probably forgetting something, but that's fine. Let's talk about our calendar real quick. So, tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time is the first episode of Redwoods Rumble. That is a kids on bikes game being run by Valdranth. That is going to incorporate some dinosaurs, as it is inspired by Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. It's at 3 p.m. Pacific time and is playing for our Pride Month campaign for the Trans-Latina Coalition. Monster Crush is due to release tomorrow as well. On Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time is Gate Night, currently the only video game streamed here on Sword and Key, where Shadow, LD, and I play Baldur's Gate 3. We're in the end game. We've gotten all of the Nether Stones. We're about to potentially free Orpheus, and then we've probably still got 10 more sessions ahead of us because it's a lengthy part of the game all the same. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. So check that out on Tuesdays. On Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time is the conclusion of Our Queen Crumbles. It is a game being run by LD, although it's a game that doesn't really have a GM, but it's got a fantastic cast. It is playing in support of our Pride Month campaign. On Thursday is the conclusion of Black Sun Rising, the Monster of the Week game, also playing in support of the Pride Month campaign that is being run by Cassiopeia. Harbingers, which is the Horizons Call spin-off, which is also raising money for the Trans-Latina Coalition, but will play beyond Pride Month, is on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. They are fighting some vampirates and are going to deal some tax collectors next time. So that's pretty exciting, especially because the tax collectors collect blood for taxes. And then on the 27th, week from today, 10 a.m. Pacific time is the Indigo Nexus, the Invisible Sun game that Mare runs, followed again by Horizons Call at 3 p.m. Pacific time. We also have movie nights, like I said, they're every other week. Right now they are on Sundays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Our next one is coming up on the 28th. They're free, they're on our Discord. All I gotta do is be a part of it to be around. But we're gonna watch the Paddington movies because I've actually heard that they're really good, like better than they have any right to be. So the next few movie nights are gonna be the Paddington movies if you wanna watch those with us. All that said, thank you again for joining us. Thank you for the donations towards the important cause that is Feeding America. Thank you for watching and enjoying this show. And thank you to this cast for the incredible emotional moments that they'll provide. Until we see you next time, hopefully sooner rather than later, take care of yourselves, take care of others, and fair winds and following seas, brave mariners.